What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Formula Turismo. In today's episode, we are heading to the Russian Grand Prix. Let's see what awaits us. Hey, nice! And I do believe that's the end of that then. Yeah, couldn't get anywhere near it. We have pole position for the Russian Grand Prix. I honestly think we can get the win here today, guys. We have pole position for the Russian Grand Prix. Let's see if we can convert pole to a win. 5 red lights. And away we go. And unlike me, I'm putting it into lean initially just to make sure we don't get wheel spin. The traction control should help with that. And blimey O'Reilly, that's a lightning start Lewis has had. Well done, Lewis, I'm impressed. Let's see if we can get him into turn 1. And oh my goodness, what the heck happened there? Bit of contact out there, let's see. So, Nico, I was turning anyway. The gap was going to disappear. I didn't see him there. I did not see Rosberg there. Sorry, Nico, sorry that happened, but the gap was going to disappear. Well, that's one Mercedes out of the way. Perfect, we've got past Lewis. Excellent. Okay, so it's raining quite a bit here today, but it's not as bad. We're still on intermediate, thank goodness. It's when you need the full wets, that's when I really struggle. And thankfully, though, looking at the weather, it should dry up as the race goes on, which means, as I've learned from Singapore, we may not actually need to use the prime tyres. If it goes from wet to dry or dry to wet, you don't need to use both compounds. So once it dries up, we'll just slap on the options, and then we'll sail, hopefully, to the win. That was a mistake, although he won't penalise. Lewis has just gone in front of us. Let's see if we can get him back. Come on, I think we might just make a dive up here. Whew. Oh, thank goodness, we're back ahead of him. Given the speed he had there, I was genuinely scared he'd start to take off into the distance. No, we cannot let Lewis get ahead of us. Never underestimate him. We all know how good Lewis is, especially in this game. I think sometimes I try and get a bit too clever. I get cocky. I start thinking, oh, I can save here, go easy on the fuel, and it's always that ruins your race. It's always the silly mistakes where you think you're better than them, and then you get humbled very quickly. If this was dry, I'd be sailing off into the distance myself, but when it's dry, I'm sailing. When it's wet, the others are sailing. But no, I am still leading, so I'm not doing terribly, but I am struggling in this rain, I really am. I did not set up my car for wet weather, let's put it that way. This is set up for the dry, and quite frankly, the sun can't come soon enough. Both in the game and in the real world, I think we're all a bit sick of winter, aren't we? Okay, here we are on lap 8, about to come in for our first pit stop. Box this lap, box this lap. In case you're wondering why we've skipped straight to lap 8, short answer, nothing happened, really. We've just been maintaining the gap to Lewis Hamilton. He stayed close to us, but never really been able to mount a move on us. And honestly, that's it. There's nothing else to say. That's just the first stint of this race. Okay, and I chose to get it coming a lap early for a couple of reasons. One, to get the undercut, and two, no chance of queuing. Queuing is what absolutely ruins your races in these games. So coming in early, no chance of queuing. He's going to negotiate this out lap, and then let's undercut Lewis and just stay in the lead. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm out here, I've noticed something. The spray effect's gone. There's no spray anymore, so it has stopped raining, I think. I hope I haven't made the wrong call, but I do believe it might be time for dry soon. The question is, where's Lewis? There he is. Yes, we've just beaten him. Oh, thank goodness. We've still made effective pole. That's excellent. We do have some guys ahead of us, like Ricardo, but he hasn't stopped yet, and which means he'll be quite slow. Just gonna keep up the pace, and we'll be golden. We do have some other midfield guys to negotiate. I need to remember to downshift my gears properly. But overall, things are going just swimmingly. As I suspected, we're back in the lead. We've got past Ricardo, just Lewis behind us. Things are going very well for us so far. And hopefully, it will soon be time for slicks. I don't know when that will be, but I guess we'll soon find out. So again, it's hard to know when do we change? When do we change? I don't know. This is the hard part. I mean, the inters still feel fine for now, but the longer I don't know when the right moment is. I think maybe next lap or the lap after it may be time for slicks, but we are in the crossover point at the moment. I don't want to risk it and go too early though. You know what? This looks slick. The tyres are overheating. This is it. I'm coming in this lap. Be ready for me, Andy. Box this lap. Box this lap. We are coming in for slicks. So is everyone else, yes. Oh wow, I made the right call with the AI. Okay, I really hope we don't get held up here, because it looks a bit. Oh, that looks troublesome. Please don't get held up. Thank you, Lord. Yes, thank goodness. Okay, good. Ooh, a bit of a shuffle in the pecking order though. We got Vettel behind us now, and Jensen Button in third. Oh, this is brilliant. This is absolutely perfect. Our main rival in the championship is further down the order. And we now have the pace and the best tyres for the Russian Grand Prix. I'll check back with you guys in a bit. I don't know if I should come in or not. I mean, honestly, these tyres still feel okay for another few laps. Because this track, honestly, it's... Maybe I've just become a better driver, but... Honestly, I could still keep going. I'm trying to think, when did we come in? When did we change? I think we changed around lap 12, I think it was. So I want to make sure these last 8 laps, I mean, like if I come in, then it'll be lap 20, then 7 laps. You know what, actually, on second thought... Oh, hang on. Never leave your car in lean revs on the back straight. That was a rookie mistake from me there. Anyway, as I was saying, you know what? If I do this, it means 7 laps to the end. You know what? Actually, That'll work, and I don't want the other guys to get an undercut on me, so actually I'm going to do that. Okay, there we are. We held off Vettel for a good number of laps, and now Hamilton has actually retaken the lead. The lead behind us, I should say. We still have it, thankfully. And, yeah, there he is in our rear view mirrors. Just one final sprint to the finish, really. I think these options could do 7 laps. Thank you, Valtteri. I do like Valtteri, I really do, and I'm really happy he's actually... Another warning for us there, but it should be alright. I'm really happy he's coming back into F1 with Cadillac. He is a fan favourite of mine, and I feel he was overlooked at Mercedes quite a lot. In fact, of course, it was here in 2018 where Mercedes had their own little Austria 2002 moment, which, yeah, I mean, that's been said before. I personally think they didn't need to do it. They should have let Valtteri get that win. Because many people held it against him, saying, oh, he never got a win that year. Well, he can't get wins if they're taken away from him, can he? And Russia is his track. Every driver has a track where they go really well at, and for Valtteri's, it was clearly Russia. There was just something about this track which he absolutely loves. And, well, we all have our favourites. Of course, Michael's was Spa. Senna's was Monaco. We all have our favourite tracks. And, yeah, thankfully, Valtteri, I'm glad he's getting back. And people are seeing the value of him. I think Valtteri's an amazing driver. Is he on Lewis Hamilton's level? No, but he doesn't need to be. He just needs to be a good driver, and that's exactly what he is. Now, on the subject of this circuit to me is interesting because while I'm not a big fan of this circuit, it actually got me into Formula 1. It sounds crazy, but it did. I mean, I do have childhood memories of Alonso and Schumacher, and that's probably why I root for Fernando so much. He's the last one of my childhood, so to speak. I didn't actually watch Lewis much when I was a kid. I sort of stopped during my teenage years. I think I was just too young to appreciate it. But I distinctly remember it was during the school holidays when I was at college, and in 2017, and my aunt was coming to visit me, and the Russian Grand Prix happened to be on that weekend, and my aunt was very much into Formula 1, and so she put it on, and I thought, you know what, I'll watch it with her, let's see what all the fuss is about. And despite almost nothing happening, and Vettel trailing Bottas for 77 laps, or however long it is, I was hooked immediately, and I was like, I want to see every single race now, and well, as they say, the rest is history. So that's how I got into Formula 1. So although the circuit certainly isn't the best circuit in the world, it does hold a unique place in my heart. Well, here we are, guys. Lap 27, the final lap of the race. This race has been, well, I won't say smooth sailing all the way, but it's been very, very easy, let's put it that way. This track is, well, maybe I'm now understanding why Valtteri likes this place. When you've got a car that's good in a straight line, this is effectively, I'm going to say it, this is a budget Monza. we have Monza in the Soviet Union. Here it is. Not quite the same, but no, just maybe just boring race in real life. But this has honestly done well a lot for us. Things have gone just swimmingly here. This has been a very easy race, and not much has really happened. This may be one of the shortest videos of the career mode, but honestly, not much has really happened. I will say I'm impressed that Lewis has been able to recover to second. Shows why he never discounts him out. And Vettel's done a good job given that redder engine in the back of that Red Bull. But honestly, we've just had the perfect race. We're going to get the double, the pole and the win. And I don't want to say the championship is truly ours because it's never over till it's over, but it's looking very likely now. Around this final corner, and we have won the Russian Grand Prix. Get in there! Absolutely perfect. First place for the Russian Grand Prix. Lewis and Vettel followed us home in second and third. Daniel Ricciardo and Alonso went to fifth. And there's the rest of the grid order, really. Dang, bad day for Toro Rosso, double DNF. In the Drivers' World Championship, we've taken another step forward, and we are now 38 points ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Things are looking very good for us, though it's not over just yet. It's not over till it's over, especially on 2014, but it's looking very good. And as constructors, we have overtaken Williams. Perfect. Happy endings all around, really. Ooh, we have another contract offer. Let's see. Offer to renew. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I could easily continue with Ferrari, but once that's done, really. I think, as nice as Ferrari have been to me this year, I think I'll happily win the championship with them and leave. Well, that does it for today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy the race, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more F1 2014 content as we push on for the championship. And I'll see you all in the next video, as we'll be going to America. Goodbye.